Well, hi Libras, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So let's get started. Let's find out, what can you expect from the universe coming up in your life for Libras, please. That one goes on there. For Libras, universe, what do they need to know? Any advice? Whoa, that came first. For Libras. Here we go. Okay. If we have extra cards for the first part of the reading, I take the extras and set them aside for the second part of the reading. So Libras, what can we expect coming up in your life? You're sure waiting for a new beginning. You sure want a fresh start, new beginning. You're ready. You are ready. Okay. Got to get these straightened the way they were supposed to be. Got it? Yes, I got it. Okay. Okay. Libras, the overall energy of your reading is the Eight of Swords. You know, the Eight of Swords can be like an illusion, feeling trapped when you're really not trapped. It's like, you know, not seeing all these swords of truth and clarity that are all around you. It's being blindfolded, being bound, feeling bound, like you can't, you know, escape a situation or whatever it might be. Either it's in your head or physical, because you don't have all the truth and clarity. But if you were to, you see, your feet aren't bound, your mouth isn't bound. There are ways to come out of this situation, and I think that's exactly what you might be doing. So, up here in your highest energy is the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands, this is you holding the staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, looking out over the ocean. There's three ships out there. 1, 2, 3. So what this card is about is waiting for your ship to come in, or hoping for your ship to come in, or wondering if it's ever going to come in. But you're ready. You're absolutely ready for your ship to come in. I have the Sun right next to the Three of Wands. Now, you know, with the Sun is one of the best cards in the whole tarot deck. The Sun is about fresh starts, new beginnings, lots of joy, lots of love. There could be children involved since there is a child on this horse. This can be the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But it's right next to the Three of Wands and right above the Eight of Swords. So far this is telling me that you feel like you can't move towards this place that you want to be, with happiness, joy, a fresh start, new beginning, love. And you're feeling kind of trapped where you are. And you're really not sure how to accomplish this, but you're ready to move towards it because it's next to the Three of Wands. What this reading is already, you know, coming around to so fast. I have the Magician here. And that is next to the Sun in your highest energy. The Magician. There's the symbol for intuition and knowing. There are all the tools in the whole tarot deck. What this card is saying, and it being next to the Sun, is you can manifest just what it is that you need. You don't need to stay in this Eight of Swords energy. You can break free from it. You can take that blindfold off and you can see all the truth and clarity. And you can see your path forward. You have everything it takes to accomplish and manifest just what it is that you want from life. Now, the infinity symbol, I think you know that, and I think you're coming to this place in your life. If you don't know that now, that you are reaching this place in your life where you are figuring this out. That you have total control over what happens in your life. And you can break free from this feeling of being trapped. So, I have the Death card right under the Three of Wands and right next to the Eight of Swords. This is a card for Scorpio. So Scorpio might be strong in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. But this is all about leaving the old behind and moving towards the new. So it's like ringing out the old year, ringing in the new year. So the Death card is really a good card. It's a card of transformation. I feel like you're going through some sort of transformation here, which is going to allow you to see the truth, see the clarity, and be able to move forward to a much better place. I have the Four of Cups on the other side of the Eight of Swords and under the Magician. This is like, this is an offer. It could be an apology, but it's an offer that is being presented to you, but you're not accepting it. This is not the offer that you want. I think this is part of the reason you feel trapped. Maybe by manifesting, because this is right above the Four of Cups, maybe this is part of your manifesting is by not accepting that offer to come in. This could be part of your way out of feeling trapped and not knowing what direction to move in or what is happening around you. So let me just keep reading. You do not jump on this offer here, but you are going to move forward, all right? I have the King of Cups under the Death card. This is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Might be strong in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. But the King of Cups, this is about you. You have this huge cup of love. See it? Huge. But you're holding it very close to yourself. You're not reaching out with it like with this Four of Cups. And it's like this Four of Cups comes in. You're like, you know what? Been there, done that. I'm not going to do it anymore. And you just pull back that huge cup of love you have and you hold it close. So you're guarding it. You're holding it very close to you. Very mature energy, mature-minded, and solid. But I think this is all part of you leaving the old behind and moving forward. There's a lot of communication here. I have the Eight of Wands right next to the King of Cups and under the Eight of Swords. There is a lot of communication that's going to take place, back and forth, texting, emails, video chat, phone calls, something through the airways. This is what's going to help release you so that you can find your way to the sun. And that is exactly where you want to go. You are moving forward, definitely. And as this communication is next to the King of Cups, I feel like this communication is with whoever's offering this cup, and I also feel like whoever's offering this cup is the Emperor, male or female. All cards are male or female. So I feel like the Emperor is a very, well, I don't feel like it. The Emperor, this can be Aries. Let's start there. This can be Aries, strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But they can be stubborn, very thick-headed, very like set in their ways. So, you know, it's like if they've made up their mind that, no, I'm not going to have a relationship, or no, I'm not going to, you know, whatever the deal is. They make up their mind. They're pretty well made up. It's almost a miracle to get them to change their minds. They can, very rarely, very rarely. So this is someone who is like sitting on this granite throne, not even looking like they're getting up to move forward at all. They're just sitting there. You know, they could be a leader in their profession too. They could be, you know, I know they're very, very well liked and respected by others. And it is the people closest to the Emperor, the one who's carrying this energy, that sees this other side of them. And I feel like this is the relationship, I think, that you've been feeling trapped into. They're kind of demanding. They're kind of like, you know, their way of thinking is the right way. Everybody else's is the wrong way. They really can make somebody feel like they're less, like they feel like they're less of a person than the Emperor, or they place other people below them in such a way. I think you're getting done with that. I think you're leaving this Emperor behind. You're going to have all these back and forth conversations. It looks like they keep trying to come in, and then you like refuse because you want something better. That's what I see here so far. Well, let's find out what else is coming out here that you need to know. I need a few more cards for your reading. For Libra, please. Universe, what else do they need to know? What else does Libra need to know? Oh, I like that. There's Libra, King of Swords. What else does Libra need to know? That's it. I hope that's enough. I think it is. We have the Fool. I've got just enough cards. So, up here in your highest energy, I have the Lovers. This is a card for Gemini. Gemini might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But look, there's your guardian angels, your spirit guides. They have their arms out. This is a divine soulmate relationship card. You can manifest. I think this is what you're trying to manifest. And I think you know you can. I think this is what you're waiting for. Your divine soulmate. The one that you can spend the rest of your life with. I think you've been lovers in another life. There might be unfinished soul contract or something that needs to be fulfilled here. But your guardian angels and spirit guides are really trying to bring you together with a divine soulmate. And I think you're manifesting them to come in. You know, they really might have Leo in their chart someplace. But I have the Strength card right next to the Lovers. And, you know, talk about intuition and knowing. There it is again on your highest energy line. That infinity symbol right next to the Lovers. So we had the Magician, the Lovers, and then the Strength card. So this is a card for Leo. So we have two on your main energy line up here of Leo. Interesting. I would keep my eyes peeled for a Leo. So this is a card of knowing what you have to do and finding the strength and the courage to do it, whatever that might be. And to me, it's like saying no or not accepting this offer from this very almost narcissistic maybe type personality person, very kind of demanding type personality that you really need to break free from. You've been feeling trapped from, and you are breaking free from them. Also, I also, you know, have the Knight of Wands here next to the Strength card. I feel like that this Emperor ran in and out of your life, and that they would like give you hope. They'd run in with this wand of fresh starts and new beginnings, and then they turn around and run out with the wand of passion. So they would run in and out of your life, causing all kinds of confusion and havoc, and just kind of thinking about themselves, period. So this energy, you know, I think your heart got involved, and it's just going to take strength, and it's going to take courage in order to move on from this and to allow yourself to manifest what you know you can manifest. And there is a ship out there waiting for you. I have the Page of Pentacles under the Lovers and right besides the Four of Cups. So the Page of Pentacles, this is a young energy, but this is like the beginnings of a relationship. This, well, since it's under the Lovers, and this is like, okay, there's two things going on because it's also next to the Four Cups. So this is looking at the Pentacle. This is like trying to figure out your future, like trying to look in a crystal ball. Is trying to see if this person is committable, if this person can be grounded, if this is the person that you're waiting for. And it's also next to the Four of Cups, which is like, well, where was the Pentacle? This relationship, why would you want to accept this cup, accept them back into your life when they never had a Pentacle to offer? So when they're offering this cup, I don't think there was any sort of commitment involved in this. They just wanted to continue on this relationship of running in and out of your life. This Page of Pentacles is also next to the Fool. And the Fool is under the Strength card. Yes, it does. It takes strength and courage to come out of that energy of the Fool. It's like living in the moment, throwing caution to the wind. It can be really be fun, and a lot of people get addicted to this energy, and which this Emperor can be. But the fool always finds themselves at the edge of a cliff. So someone always ends up pulling their head out of the clouds and looks forward towards security and stability, towards commitment. And a lot of times the other partner does not. So one person ends up looking forward, both end up on the edge of a cliff in this relationship. So I think that's what's happened. And I think it just really takes some, it's just kind of like a knowing, something that you figured out that you need to leave this fool energy behind. And you need to start looking for something that's more grounded and solid in your life, more tangible. I have this Seven of Wands next to the Fool and under the Knight of Wands. Yes, you're getting in blocking mode. You're like, no, I don't, remember all this conversation? It looks like you're going to have a lot of back and forth. You're going to get tired of it. And I think you're going to end up blocking this person. You may even block them on social media, or just block them on your phone, or just get off the phone quickly, just kind of just start blocking their communications from this Knight of Wands, which I think is the Emperor also, which is still in the energy of the Fool. And you're just going to, you're like, you don't want it anymore. You just don't want it. Under the Page of Pentacles is the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is next to the Emperor, and this can be a card. Okay, this is soulmates with love and friendship. This can be a friends with benefits card. And it's right next to the Emperor, right under the Page of Pentacles. So, yeah, they were a soulmate. So you're wondering, what was the attraction? Well, they were a soulmate. You've known them from another lifetime, like many other people that we have in this lifetime. But there's always an attraction there. There's always something that clicks. And a lot of times you can't put your finger on it, but a lot of times it will just attract you to each other. And I think that's what happened here. And I think that's why you ended up living in this Fool's energy with this Emperor type person. Remember, they're all male or female. But we have the Universe right next to the Two of Cups. And that's the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is right below the Fool. There's nothing you can do about it. You're moving forward. You're putting an end to the old. You're moving forward. This wheel is turning. This is the universe, the will for the better, the Wheel of Fortune. And so not only your guardian angels and spirit guides are involved, but so is the universe. So you're moving forwards, away from the Fool, away from friends with benefits, right towards you being you. I got the King of Swords here, male or female, like I said before, it doesn't matter. But the King of Swords, you're putting your sword up. This is right below having your wand up. Okay? Yeah, you have your sword up in self-defense. You have your sword up looking and seeking that truth, that clarity before you get up this time. You're just taking control over your life is what you're doing. And in doing so, this is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, by the way. So, that could be strong in someone else's chart too. But this is your energy in this reading of you. You're becoming on guard. You're coming out of this Eight of Swords energy that surrounds the entire reading. And you can see everything now. And you have your sword up in front of you. And you are just like in self-protection. You're like, you know what you want. And I don't think you're going to settle for anything less now. It's like you've learned your lesson. I don't see the Judgment card, but I do think it was sort of like a spiritual lesson. But also it's making room for your ship to come in. And, your guardian angels and spirit guides, especially your guardian angels, I mean, they're trying to get you together with someone here who is a divine soulmate. This is not a divine soulmate. The Emperor is just it's a good friend. There might be some love between the two of you, but they're stubborn. It wasn't working. And it could have been just the friends of benefits. It could have ran in and out of your life. So you are becoming you again. And it looks like you're manifesting. You see the magician here pointing right at the Page of Pentacles. Pentacles are all about security, stability, commitment, groundedness. All about the beginnings of a very secure and grounded relationship right under the Lovers. You are actually manifesting all this. It's right next to the Sun card, which is that fresh start, that new beginning with lots of love, lots of joy. There's somebody out there for you that is much better than what you've been going through, and you know it. I have the Law of Attraction cards this week. This is Jerry and Esther Hicks, Law of Attraction. I have the deck here, and I'm going to take out a card for you of advice or whatever it is they need to tell you, your guardian angels and spirit guides. And I will read the card to you. Law of Attraction cards. I've had these forever too. I just decided to start pulling out some old decks that I've had and start, you know, bringing them out. I'll use them for clarifying cards. Clarifying or just messaging cards. Okay, I'm going to cut them, and this is your card right here. Wow, that's a cool looking card. Okay, I don't know what card that was. That's a card that doesn't need to be in there. That's just a biography. My thoughts are in harmony with health. Ooh, okay. So let me read what this card says. I want perfect health. I like feeling good. I enjoy my good feeling body. I have many positive memories of feeling good in my body. I see many people who are clearly in a state of good health, and it is easy to see how much they are enjoying their good feeling bodies. When I think thoughts like these, I feel good. These thoughts are in harmony with a healthy body. So you know the law of attraction is what you put out there, you get back. So you think of what you want, you don't think of what you don't want. So anytime you find yourself thinking of what you don't want, switch it around and start thinking about what you do want. That's what you attract. So for those of you who are, you know, in some sort of health crisis or wondering about your health, this message was for you. Thank you very much for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.